Why isn't Ronda Rousey ranked number 1 on the UFC's pound for pound list? Here's the current rankings the UFC has on their website. The top 10 fighters are really impressive, but it's been debated a little bit for being a little inconsistent. Rousey is currently ranked number 8. Anderson Silva's not a champion anymore, and he's coming off of 2 consecutive losses, yet he's still ranked above Ronda Rousey. Now, I'm not saying Anderson Silva's not one of the greatest of all time, I'm just saying there's some questions here. Is it because she's a female? Ronda Rousey has 0 losses on her record, and she's finished every single fight she's been in. Ronda's 10-0, and she's been a champion in the UFC and in Strikeforce. 9 fights out of 10 have been ended in the first round. That's unheard of. Jon Jones is 20-1. Now, that disqualification came from annihilating Matt Hamill with a bunch of illegal elbows, but it's still a loss on his record. 5 of Jones's fights were won by decision, and some say the Gustafsson fight had a questionable outcome. Now, I without a doubt am not saying that Jones doesn't belong up there. I'm just trying to make a case for Rousey here. None of Rousey's fights can be questioned. She's stopped every fight. She's finished all of them. Anthony Pettis has 2 losses. Cain Velasquez has a loss on his record. Now, Chris Weidman, he's 12-0, but he hasn't finished all of his opponents. Now, I know pound for pound's kind of a strange ranking. How do you measure it? Not everyone has the same amount of fights. And who's to say what's better? A person with 30 wins with some close calls and has lost 4? Or a person who's won 14 in utter domination and lost none? Some might say it's tough to see where she stands in the rankings because she's a woman. Some are more impressed that she's a woman and she's done so much. And they think that she should be ranked higher because of that. Do you think Ronda Rousey should be ranked number 1? Or do you think she belongs at number 8? Or do you at least think that she should be moved up in the rankings? Let's see what my cat Grey Worm thinks. It's okay. Ow. Ow. Grey Worm doesn't like being held.